Hey everyone that's watching this video. I really want to come on here and just talk, because sometimes when I'm going through things, I need to just like speak out loud, and then sometimes there's no one that I can really like just tell my true feelings to. And I think that when I turn on the camera and I look at myself and I hear myself, it's like kind of therapeutic for me. If this gets posted, I'm not sure, it might just be a personal video for me. But I do want to address a couple of things. I wanted to address the importance of your mental health. Lately, everything was going great for me, I guess, as society would say. And in the inside of me, I'm so broken, so lost, so confused, so unhappy. And, this has been going on for a while now. And I'm like, is it depression? Is it anxiety? But I kind of feel like there's not a label for what's going on right now. There's not a title for anything right now. It's just something that we're saying that we're identifying with. But I do think that this is an epidemic that's going on. I know that everybody has their personal episodes and their personal dealings with this epidemic. But for the most part, what I did want to discuss is, I know that a lot of people have had close relationships with me, talk to me, we've been day ones and we've been together around each other for a long time, and then all of a sudden I just disappear. That's with friendships, that's with relationships, that's with practically anybody who has stepped into my life. That is the story that they're able to tell. I seen something on, I don't know what it was. I watched so many encouragement or empowering videos and things like that I don't know where it came from. But I've heard that whatever is not addressed, it repeats itself. And I just look back and I'm just like, you know what? This has happened before. This feels the same. This is a pattern. This is a cycle. Something's going on. Something's wrong. And I have two babies, two kids that are looking after me, and I feel a lot of pressure about that. I feel that there's a lot of responsibility that comes along with being a mother, and you have to be able to provide and all of that for your kids. And so your mental health is like the main thing that conducts you to do what you need to do in this life. If you don't have any support, like, you can have support, but not the support you need. There's a certain type of support. You have God, you have yourself, you have family, friends, spouse, children, co-workers. They all support you in a different way, or even a therapist. They can help you. But there's something that you need. That thing that is not addressed can tear you apart, because this is me. This is me talking about myself. I don't want to say you. I've caught myself doing that so many times. But when I'm saying you, I really mean I. Like, I really mean I. But anyway, I've realized that this cycle that I've been in is unhealthy. I self-sabotage myself from success. I don't know how to be happy. I want to be in that struggle period. I want to, find myself. I want to, and if it feels too consistent, I'm just like, nah, I'm not with it. Like, something's sketchy about this. And, yes, that does have a lot to do with childhood, but at the same time, it has a lot to do with unidentified issues that you have not dealt with within your past. It can be anything. Not just, nullifying childhood on its own. It can be some things in adulthood. There's a realization process. There's a soul searching process. There's all these things. But what needs to be addressed is the fact that when you know that something is not right with you, what do you do? And that's been my battle. Sorry, I'm driving right now. This is so bad. But it was on my mind. So when you know that something is wrong with you, and it's kind of like, for me, I inflict my pain on others, not knowing, unknowingly, I detach myself and separate, and that hurts people. People care about you, and people really, want to check up on you and have relationships with you and just want you to be consistent. But there's something that's inside of me that's not allowing that. It always disrupts whatever I have going on because I feel like a little bit of piece of me feels unworthy. And I'm like, dude, like, I recognize what's going on and I feel crazy. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, so I know that I'm in power of this. I know that God is on my behalf and everything that I put into the universe comes back. And yet I'm scared because it's like, I've known, I'm such a, what is that called when you can feel everyone's emotions and you just take it on and they don't even know that you're carrying it. That's me. An empath, or I don't know what it's called. But I can feel people and I care for people and I love people and I just want them to be okay. I want them to be happy. Anyone who knows me knows that I joke, I laugh, I'm around you to bring joy. Like, every time you're around me, it's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna laugh and smile and you're gonna just have the best time. So when you're not around me and I distance myself, just know that I'm not in the greatest place, and I'm in a really dark place actually. I'm in a place where most people couldn't even imagine because I'm so ashamed of it, this side. And yes, I guess it is depression. I guess that's the most that I identify it with. But that side of me has caused me to lose so many friendships and so many relationships. And it's like, I know so many people and they're all, I have love for them all. If you only knew. Random people that I've spoken with, or random people that I've had conversations with that almost are life altering. Um, I think about them sometimes. They just pop up in my head, and those are the people that I think about. And I'm like, I wonder if they're okay. I wonder if they're good, because I'm so busy trying to struggle to survive in my own life, in my own world, that I neglect everything else. And yes, maybe that's selfish, but I hear a lot of people say, healthcare or your health is important. It is the main focus. And that brings me back to my original point. Yes, it is. Health is your conductor. If your health is bad, it messes up everything in your life. I swear, it's like a domino effect. So if your mind isn't right, everything else falls. And I'm just like, you know what? I had to just take a break from everything. And that's why I'm on my way to Arvin now, is where I stay. And Arvin is a place for me to like self-reflect and get my life together and get my mind together, because sometimes the hustle and bustle of just the everyday life can just, you get lost. You just really get lost. And I'm just like, I really want to refocus to what Kaya wants and what Kaya needs and what Kaya thought and what Kaya thought on her own. Because sometimes, you're living other people's dreams, or you're just moving because you're trying to survive, or all these random things that are just not meant for you. And as I say you, I mean me. But I just wanted to get on here, and I know it's all over the place, but I just wanted to share my thoughts because I have to release some of it. I'm tired of holding all this stuff in, and I'm tired of the cycles and the patterns and all this stuff that goes on with me. Life is beautiful, life is great, and life is meant for abundance and happiness and joy. I don't believe that we're here on earth to suffer and to agonize and to be depressed and to have more dark days than these light, fluffy days that you just feel great and you just want to laugh and smile and be happy. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with this video, once again, but I made it to my little sacred place, and I'm happy right now. I'm okay. And I just breathed right now. Like, I just exhaled. I hear the birds chirping. I look up and I see the blue sky. So this is a big difference for me. I don't know what's happening. I'm just grateful for it. But anyways, I'm going to end this on a positive note. One of my sayings is for the beautiful grind is keep grinding. No, keep glowing and growing. Keep going and growing. That's my saying. Keep going and growing. Because no matter what, you're going to have questions, but just go. Just go, just go, just go. And by the end of it, you know that you're growing because you can feel that pressure, that process. It made you into something. It took you to a place that you've never been. And I love that. I love that. So anyway, I'm off of here. Bye.